Hey guys, so I have a really fucking interesting story to tell y'all. Um, and it's kind of all over the place, so I have some notes over here to really break it down. So let me start from the very beginning of this, okay? So I ended up meeting this guy on Snapchat, in the very beginning of my freshman year, my first semester. It was kind of going pretty well, and we were snapping a lot, just basic talking and whatever. And I really liked him. He seemed really cool, and it was very easy to just talk to him, and he was really cute. So, everything was working out. And after we were talking for a while, I asked him if he wanted to go out. Not go out like as a date, like going out like to a frat party or something like that. Because I don't know how to ask guys out. I'm super fucking awkward. Like, I just say random shit and, to be honest, just hope for the best. So I asked him out to this frat party, and it was Halloween weekend. This is very important to the story. This was Halloween weekend. Oh, bitch. Halloween weekend, right? It's a very big thing in the United States, at least for college kids. Basically, everyone has an excuse to dress like a slut and go out and be sexy and drink so fucking much and just get blasted, and it's a fun time. All right. So this was Halloween weekend, and I was ready to get out there. You know what I mean? I was really excited, and I had a whole thing planned out. I was gonna go to his dorm. I have a photo. I'll put it up like right here. I dressed as a fucking Twisted Tea can. Why did no one tell me to not wear that? I fully wore that with full confidence, by the way. Walked in, was like, what is up? Full confidence, full Twisted Tea out, bitch. I did not have a care in the world, and I'm looking back at photos now, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, actually, what are you doing wearing that? I wore this with him, mind you. Okay. Sober thoughts, by the way. I soberly decided to wear that. I don't remember what his costume was, but we met at his dorm, and I was in my fucking Twisted Tea costume, and we were pre-gaming, and we were throwing them back, and conversation was flowing really well, and I was drunk. Okay, I was very drunk. So we're both very drunk, and honestly, at this point, I'm not really sure. We were talking, right? But I wasn't sure what he wanted. I couldn't tell if this honestly was just a friend thing or he wanted something more. I wasn't really getting much out of him, which is fine because real, like, same. I don't know how to show people that I like them. I don't know, So I was kind of flirting here and there, but I wasn't making any moves or anything. At least then, it was kind of giving friend, to be honest. It was giving friend. So we're really drunk, and there is a frat house that is happening at one of like the upperclassmen like off-campus housing. It's like an apartment area thing that people live, who go to. They go there. They live there. It's, whatever. So we had to take a bus to go there. And bus ride was really fine in my Twisted Tea costume, not giving a fuck, okay? And I'm drunk as shit, and so is he, and I'm ready to have a good old time, okay? I'm really, really drunk, and essentially, I am having a blast. We get there, and it's really fun. There's a lot of people there, and look, usually I am not really the type of person to go to parties like that. I am a pretty introverted person, but if I am drunk enough, oh, I get down. Trust me, I was gone. Okay, not a thought in my head was forming. Smooth, just smooth. So I was busting it down in this Twisted Tea costume, not giving a fuck. I was doing all types of shit, okay? Like, imagine the dance move, I was doing it, okay? Yeah, I was going batshit crazy, and he was kind of just floating around talking to people, not really paying attention to me, probably just being like, okay, yeah, Jen is, I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but she's over there, so, you know, whatever. And, it was a really fun party. It eventually ends, right? And so I'm not sure where this is going, okay? Because nothing was really happening, you know, again, still kind of being friendly-ish, not really giving more than that, okay? But eventually, we did get into this Uber, okay? And we were gonna go back to my dorm. And I still didn't know. Even though we were going back to my dorm, I'm like dumb, so you know, I didn't really know. So in the Uber, I drunkenly, okay, made the decision to make the first move, okay, because I wanted to see, you know, how it, what the vibe was, you know, make the first move. You know, we didn't end up making out or anything, but I was, you know, touching on him, stuff like that. Okay, so we get back to my dorm and we end up making out in. Oh, this is insane. This is actually insane. So we start making out in my room. Okay, mind you, my roommate is not there. If she was there, trust me, this would not have happened. She wasn't there. Okay, and we start making out in a chair with my fucking Twisted Tea costume on, and I am on top of him, okay? And I'm like, I'm about to reenact this, okay? Just watch this.
I think we should probably move to the bed.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're right. Basically, I'm drunk as shit, right? And you know, I'm on top of him and we're about to fall off of this chair. Okay, so we're trying to get into something else. All right. And obviously by this time I knew it was gonna happen. So I ask him the big question and he says yes. And we start going at it, right? And I'm on top of him. Okay. And you know, my bed is lofted, so it's the ceiling isn't that far up from my bed. Okay, so getting on top of someone in my bed is not very comfortable, nor is it sexy or anything like that, okay? So I'm on top of him, right? And I'm going at it. Without getting demonetized, basically I was going at it and I bent it really hard. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry, and I don't want to put that image in your head, but I'm trying not to be too descriptive because I already got my previous video flagged. So I'm trying to leave something to the imagination, not sure if it's working at all. But yeah, I bent it pretty hard. If you don't know, when that happens, it's really painful for the guy and it's really uncomfortable and just not fun. And this is how it went. Are you okay? Yeah. Oh, did I do something? Bitch, obviously you did something, okay? Obviously he didn't like something that you did, and I didn't realize it, okay? Until it was happening, until he like visibly stopped. And I was like, oh, like what went wrong? We tried to, you know, keep going, right? And literally went so quick. Literally, it did not last long after that, okay? Literally took like a minute for it to go down, okay? And me being stupid dum-dum didn't realize why he wanted to stop. And so I was upset. I was like, why are you stopping? What? You a pussy? Like, why are you stopping? And then, you know, he was being super nice about it, really trying to just, you know, make it seem like it wasn't my fault and it was kind of his. But talking about it later, I am now realizing it was 100% me. And there have been multiple times where I think back and I'm like, because the thing is, you don't realize, right? Like, because you don't have a penis, you don't have, you know, so you can't feel it. But I tried to make it like sexy and all this other stuff, and he wasn't having it. He was done, okay? And then he stopped talking to me afterwards. Am I overthinking this too much? Maybe he just didn't like me? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's because I bounced on it too hard. When you're going at it, it can just sometimes bend like that, okay? And I got fucking ghosted. And you know what? Good for you, King. You know what you want. And I respect that. I just get flashbacks even talking about it. It's so cringy because I really thought I was like a sex god. I really thought I was the shit, okay? And quickly realized I was not. Hey, that's my spiel. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I know it's not anything mind-blowing or, you know, anything crazy, but it's kind of embarrassing to me, and I like sharing this shit on YouTube so you guys can tell me also what y'all think and if this has happened to you, and I'm sure it has. I'm pretty sure it's a very common thing for this to happen, but it's just really embarrassing for me because I was just I was so aggressive with it, and I really thought I was doing a great job, and then it just went to shit. So anyway, guys, thank you for listening and watching, and I'll see you in the next one.